Okay, what's going on, you guys? It's Dr. Hank Venture on PlayStation Network. Even though I don't play that anymore. Uh, so I'm bringing you today a League of Legends gameplay where I play my first Lee Sin ever. I mean, I've played him in normal games and stuff, or not normal games. I've played him in intermediate games, but this is my first normal game using him. Um, he's a pretty fun champ, actually. He he goes in, rocks people, kicks away, and then lets that be that. So let me go off by saying I literally don't know what I'm doing with Lee Sin. I I mean, I know his combos and stuff. I just don't know how to use his combos properly. So you're gonna see me just dive in, usually on Vladimir, who's playing mid against my Katarina. Um, you're pretty much just gonna see me dive in on Vladimir. Top was beyond help because it was Fiddlesticks playing against Master Yi and Galio. So that was a really dumb lane. And then bottom was Tristana and Mordekaiser against two of the guys who I was playing with. They're actually friends of mine. But they were playing against my teams, Ezreal and Nunu. If you don't know about Ezreal, you should. If you know how to use him properly, he is absolutely vicious. He jumps in, again, like Lee Sin, does a massive amount of damage, and then leaves. Because he has a built-in flash that does damage, and you don't have to flash to a champion or creep. You can just flash to wherever you want using that. So it's a really good escape tool, and it's a really good lead-in if you want to take somebody by surprise in a 1v1 and then pack flash for the way out. Okay, so Lee Sin, because he uses energy, I'm not really going to get blue. I think I get blue once, and that's about it. Lee Sin, he's a lot of fun. You don't really need to build him super tanky. You don't have to build him to do a whole bunch of damage. Just putting the two together makes Lee Sin unstoppable. He's a great jungler. He's not the fastest jungler. I'm pretty sure the fastest jungler would either have to be either Mundo, Yorick, or Shyvana, because let's face it, they're really, really fast junglers. Especially Yorick. After he gets his 3 spells, he doesn't take damage. So he just goes ham on the track and destroys the entire jungle. At level 3 with Yorick, you can take red golem without getting hurt. It's pretty sweet. Actually, I think I've taken red golem or lizard buff at level 2 without getting hurt before, just because Yorick has a lifesteal ghoul that he lashes out. And I will be bringing you guys a Yorick gameplay at some point in the future, not sure when, but I have a decent one saved up. Now what you're going to see here, this Vlad is not the most intelligent. You might be saying, well, why, Dr. Hank? He looks like he's pretty intelligent. He stayed. So I picked up an easy kill there because he's dumb. Gotta love ranged ranged AD attacks, but it's not really an AD attack. It's an AD ability. Anyway, moving on. So I babysit mid most of the game because after Fiddlestick's first death, he was actually fine up top, and he went on a killing spree, which is kind of cool because you wouldn't normally expect Fiddlesticks to do well on his own against a Galio who is really strong, really tanky, and probably should have played mid. Vlad should have been top against Fiddlesticks because Vlad is a better counter to Fiddlesticks in my opinion. I think Galio can be beaten much easier than Vlad can, just because Vlad usually has massive regen straight out the gate if the player knows what they're doing. So here I take blue, and then I think I go top from here. I either do wolves and go top, or I just head top. I think I do wolves, and then I go top because he needs the help. Sorry about that yawn. Just woke up a little while ago. I mean, it's noon, so I don't know why I yawned. And I don't know what happened there, but for some reason, when I set a course sometimes, it sends me backwards, which was one of the problems in a game that I played because I was running away. Let's see, who was I? I forget who I was playing as. But I was running away, and I was running away from a Jax, and Jax pooped on me because randomly my champion turned around. I think I was playing as Darius. Not 100% though. So yeah, I mean, we don't get a kill here because they're both way too beefy and Fiddlesticks was hanging back a lot. So I decide that because he wasn't really doing anything, that I would just peace out. I think I swing underneath my turret and flank around the right side of Vladimir, who was giving me an easy kill on that side. So yeah, I do that because he just took a nice big shot from a tower. Usually Vladimir's are not, they're not beefy in the sense that that they have a lot of defense. They're beefy in the sense that you build Warmogs over and over again, and they just keep getting more health and more ability power. And thank God that they don't have the ability power stack. Oh, whiff. Thank God they don't have ability power stack, or else that would be really bad because Vlad just wouldn't die. So Katarina goes back here. I decide I'm gonna go take wolves, and then I think we head bottom. Can't see what level I am because on Vegas Pro that I am using, did I just hit 6? Yeah, I just hit 6. So I just got my ult. So now I can do a massive kick, knock them backwards, and get hella free kills. Oh, there we are. There he makes his stupid play, and Katarina ults in for a good kill. It was a bit of a kill steal, but I could care less because Vlad died, and she really needed the kill there because I had taken the first one. So I power through Wraiths. Can't remember how much XP I got from that, but from the looks of it, I'm a little over half. And I go back here because I want to, what is it that I pick up? I forget what I pick up here. Is that oh, Wriggles. There we go. Yeah, I picked up Madreds, and then I picked up Wriggles because I was originally specking for, or not specking for, I was originally gearing up for Madreds, but I didn't realize I had enough money for Wriggles until I actually looked at the icon. So I got my Wriggles lantern, and I have a pair of boots, so now I just don't die. And this part was insane. So many deaths and kills in a row that both lanes, with the exception of Nunu down bottom, were dead. I really enjoyed that. I'm just happy Fiddlesticks didn't die, because I think he did die at one point. And here Oh no, my screen just went blank. Oh my goodness. This is why I need to, I don't know if that screwed up my recording or not, but my screen went blank. So I don't, yeah, I'm gonna guess that it didn't shut off my, my recording. If it did, then I'm gonna re-record this using the same audio file, and somewhere I will explain that. I will insert a little audio file saying it worked, don't worry. Anyway, but here I go after Vladimir again, and you just saw Nunu and I take down a really early dragon that was level 7, and because nobody was warding, it's not a big deal. They had an idea we were going after dragon, but they didn't really do much. And I don't know why I ulted there, but Katarina torched him. And this is my first death. I only have 2. I go 5, 2, and 18. And Mordekaiser literally comes out of the woodwork and just absolutely torches me. I did not realize he was going to do all of that. It was very quick. And that's why I hate Mord. Now, what you might be thinking is, why is he clicking all over the place? That doesn't make sense. Well, it does make sense because I play League of Legends and my monitor is... Oh, there I go again, being dumb. On my league, gosh darn it. This is where my video goes wonky, and I didn't want to leave it there. And then I scrolled up, and I said, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to let my cursor disappear. So, I play League of Legends. My computer is attached to my TV. And I play League of Legends on an older LG LCD TV. It was one of the first LCDs to come out on the market for legitimate consumer purchase. So it doesn't exactly have a good aspect ratio. And I don't know how I got the kill there, but I feel bad because I could have shielded Katarina there, and I didn't think about it. That's one of those things where I gotta predict more. And here, I just outrun Galio because he's big and fat and slow. So, yeah, I play on an older TV. My aspect ratio is not anything fantastic. I need to get a new TV. It gets a lot of burn-in. So after Galio comes after me, I head over to Golems because I want that money, and I do indeed have a lot of it, and I don't know why I'm just not using Smite right now, but that's 10 gold every, is it a minute? I think it's 10 gold every minute that I could have extra. So that's no good. And I was hiding in the bush here, thinking that they had no idea where, thinking that they knew, or I was there, because I thought they had a ward here, and so did my teammates bot. And we were talking about this in Vent, and trying to decide whether to dive Mordekaiser or not, because he was getting no experience doing that, and he was not really doing much else other than just hanging back. But we decided against it because we didn't know where Galio was at that point because there was no ward bot. I kicked Vlad into my turret here, and he's trying to kill me, and I'm trying to get out of this pool. It doesn't work terribly well. And here's the great thing about this, because once Vlad uses all of his abilities, he can't do anything. because they have a decently long cooldown. And there I just dodge getting hit by a Galio bomb, which would have been really bad. I would not have enjoyed that. That would have been another death that I didn't need. And I finish out my Merc Treads, so now I won't get as slowed through control effects. And I pick up just a long sword and a health crystal. And I'm doing that because I'm building Phage. And Phage is super helpful, especially pretty early on, because Phage, when it's complete, for those of you who don't know, Phage gives you the ability to slow on some attacks. So say I jump in and I hit somebody. That's considered a basic attack because it's using Lee Sin's melee. So it has the ability to slow, and if you do not know, red buff now also gives you the ability to slow, whereas before, this was a patch from a long time ago, but before it just gave you more damage and significantly higher damage over time. So I think that makes red buff better. It makes ganking better from the jungle. It's just a much better scene. Oh, and there comes Galio. Now, had I not received that ping notice, I probably would have dove and tried to get Vlad and got rocked by, well, all of them. So what I should have done earlier was knocked back Galio. What I didn't do earlier was knock back Galio. So Galio gets the turret kill, and we rock him. And for those of you who wanted to see me kill Tristana, here's your chance. Yeah, I fist punch, or whatever it is. I forget what that move is called. Whatever my E is, where you punch the ground like that. That's how you punch the ground. And sorry about those frame skips. Fraps likes to be temperamental sometimes, and it also likes to take up 3, almost 4 gig of space every time you record a 26-minute video. So that's cool. I apologize, guys. I wish I knew my KD right now. I can't really see. I'm gonna guess that that's a 3 of 5. And yeah, we take the second dragon. I don't think anybody else gets dragon, and we take this tower. They didn't pay attention really. That, and this tower was low enough where I think any of us could have tanked it. And I wish that my 2 teammates had stayed, because we could have absolutely torched that Galio, and they didn't. And I don't know what's happening with that Vladimir. How did Vlad get health back like that? Unless Katarina just flat out was unable to kill him, which would suck. So here, I jump in, thinking I would get Vlad. I did not. He got pretty much all of his life back because he just QE'd with a, what's he got? I can't really see what he has. I think that's a Will of the Ancients. But Will of the Ancients, it's a great item on Vladimir because from his Q, he gets health back when the attack finishes. But with Will of the Ancients, his Q does damage initially, so that gives him damage and brings health back into him, and then from the backside of the attack, when it comes back, it gives him more health because it sucks life from them, giving you more health, and then the Q's innate the Q's just built in to have him get health back anyway. So he gets like 3/4 extra health that he would have gotten. So yeah, Vlad just sucks ass. But we take out 3 of them there. My teammate picks up the triple, which is nice. Ezreal always needs a high amount of kills because he has to stay well ahead of the competition because of how squishy he is. Well, he does do a ton of damage very quickly. It's not like he has great sustain. Although my teammate does build him to be a tad bit bulkier. He didn't this game though. There was really no point in doing that. Here we pick up a few more kills. Just because it was easy. And we give Nunu this blue buff because then he can just spam things. Like the cooldown timer on his what is it? His ice thing. That'll come back real quick and it does a ton of damage. So we decided that that was the best plan of action, and I whiff again coming up. Just you wait. Now, I don't know what Galio was doing. My teammate wards and runs away, and Galio just goes in and sits there. Don't know what he thought he was doing. So we dive. Like champs. Do I pick this one up? Nope. I don't get any kills out of that because I just don't do enough damage at this point. So I decide here, because I'm low on health, I will go back and let's see, what do I pick up? What was I building here? I can't see my preview screen, so that kind of sucks. Oh, let's see. Full. Nope, that says half. Go to full. Okay, or not. So, yeah, my preview is being dumb, and I don't know why. Let's see. Will anything work? Hooray! A little bit bigger now. No, I still can't see. I know I picked up a longsword, but I can't tell what that third item is. Either way, it just made me stronger. Let's see. Oh, you know what that probably was? That was probably, can't think of it now. Frozen Mallet. So now nobody gets away from Lee Sin. And Frozen Mallet's great. I probably should have gotten it before I got my boots. But Frozen Mallet is great because it lets Lee Sin get more health, and then it slows all enemies. And that Vlad was such a gay. Oh, there goes Galio. That Vlad was kind of a skank and decided that he would well, dive out with Flash, which I hate. I hate when I get set up really well and then they just flash away. It sucks. So here I say screw it, because I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Right, I could die. But at that point it was, I think it was 24 minutes in, and it's not like we were gonna be losing anytime soon. Now here I do some nifty camera work, and by nifty I mean terrible, so that I can try to catch some of the action. But it's not like there was much action to see, other than this Galio being dumb and diving into 3 of my teammates, and igniting the wrong one. You don't want to ignite Fiddlesticks. He just gets his health back whenever he can hit his Q. So that was smart. I'm back up now, and what did I pick up? I can't even tell what that is. I'm just going to trust the fact that it was something helpful. And what I've wanted to do for a while was get like 3 or 4 Tiamats on Lee Sin and do like 150% or 200% damage to the surrounding players, because I feel like that would be really fun, doing massive amounts of damage for literally no reason. Here we again get Vlad because he's not very good, and we get Ezreal another triple, which is fantastic because that's what Ezreal does. He just triples out the butt. And then we move up into their base. Why they didn't surrender, I have no idea. I think one of my teammates said don't surrender, which I hate, because if we know we're gonna destroy you, you might as well just surrender. That, and their Yi was attempting to push up through our bot, and that's not gonna work when we have super minions just chilling. So here, I pick up my final assist on Galio right there. I don't know how I did it, and we close out the game. And I end my recording right now, I think it was. Yeah, right now. So, thank you guys. I love you all, and I'm excited to be back. Let's keep this video string going. All right, bye.